Hi, welcome back to my channel. So in this video, I will show you how to solve the question involving percentage. Topic about percentage for primary mathematics. So we're gonna learn about how to convert from percentage to decimal and vice versa, and also from the percentage to fractions and vice versa, and also about the basic percent word problems, and the last is about the applications of percents. What is this topic about? Percent comes from the Latin percentum. The Latin word centum means 100. For example, a century is 100 years. So percent means per 100. Writing a number as a percent is a way of comparing the number with 100. So for example, 42%. You may convert it into a fraction, 42 out of 100. So don't forget, percent means out of 100. So the denominator is always 100. For example here, parts per 100. So here's the symbol for percentage. And then example, 25% means 25 out of 100. So 25% of this box is green. You may check over here. 25 out of 100 is green. So it tells you a ratio out of 100. So for example, 10%. 10% means 10 out of every 100. So if 10% of 500 people have ice cream, then 50 people have ice cream. How to get the answer? So 10%, 10 out of 100 times 500. So this equals to 50. Changing percents to decimals. Rule: to change the percent to a decimal, drop the percent symbol and move the decimal point 2 places to the left. If there is no decimal point, so you must start from ones. So for example, 25%. Start from 5. 2 places to the left. 1, 2. So the answer equals to 0.25. 75%. 2 places to the left. 1, 2. So the answer equals to 0.75. 6.8. Move the decimal point 2 places to the left. 1, 2. So the answer equals to 0.068. 0.63. Move the decimal point 2 places to the left. 1, 2. So the answer equals to 0.0063. How to change decimals to percents? Rule: to change a decimal to a percent, move the decimal point 2 places to the right and use the percent symbol. For example, 0.27. Move the decimal point 2 places to the right. 1, 2. So equals to 27%. 4.89. 2 places to the right. 1, 2. So the answer equals to 489%. 0.2. 1, 2. So the answer equals to 20%. How about 1? 1, 2. So the answer equals to 100%. How about 25? From ones? 1, 2. So the answer equals to 2,500%. How to change percents to fractions? Rule: to change a percent to a fraction, drop the percent symbol and write the original number over 100. Then simplify the fraction to lowest terms. So for example, 62%. 62% means 62 out of 100. Then you may simplify it, equals to 31 out of 50. You may divide both numerator and denominator by 2. How about 4.5%? You may convert it into fraction, equals to 4.5 out of 100. Remember, percent means out of 100. 4.5 out of 100. Then you may move the decimal point. How? Because after the decimal point, there's only one digit, so you have to multiply it by 10. You multiply it by 10 for the numerator and denominator. So equals to 450 out of 1000. Then simplify, equals to 9 out of 200. How about 32.5%? You may convert it into an improper fraction. So 32, 1 out of 2. 32 times 2 equals to 64. 64 plus 1 equals to 65. So equals to 65 out of 200. Then you may simplify it, equals to 13 out of 40. Changing fractions to percents. Rule: to change a fraction to a percent, change the fraction to a decimal, and then change the decimal to a percent. For example, 7 out of 10 means 7 divided by 10 equals to 0.7. And after that, move the decimal point 2 places to the right. 1, 2. So equals to 70%. Or another way, 7 out of 10. You may change the denominator into 100. So 10 times how many equals to 100? 10 times 10. Do the same to the numerator. So 7 times 10 equals to 70. 70 out of 100 equals to 70%. Remember, percent means out of 100. 3 out of 8 means 3 divided by 8 equals to 0.375. And after that, move the decimal point 2 places to the right. 1, 2. So the answer equals to 37.5%. Basic percent word problems. There are 3 types of word problems associated with percents. For example, question type A. What number is 15% of 63? Type B. What percent of 42 is 21? Type C. 25 is 40% of what number? The method we use to solve all 3 types of problems involves translating the sentences into equations and then solving the equations. The following translations are used to equations. So for example, in English and also in maths, the word is always translates to an equal to sign. The word of almost always means multiply. And the number we are looking can be represented with a letter, such as n. What percent is n? What number is n? Example 1, type A. What number is 15% of 63? We translate the sentence into an equation. What number, this is n, is equals to 15% means 0.15 of, you have to multiply 63. To do arithmetic with percents, we have to change percents to decimal. Solving the equation, so we have n equals to 0.15 times 63. So n equals to 9.45. So 15% of 63 is 9.45. Example 2, type B. What percent of 42 is 21? We translate the sentence into an equation. What percent means n of. We have to multiply. 42 is means equals to 21. Then how to get n? N equals to 21 divided by 42. So n equals to 0.5. And the question is asking what percent. Remember, we have to move the decimal point 2 places to the right. 1, 2. So the answer equals to 50%. 21 is 50% of 42. Example 3, type C. 25 is 40% of what number? We translate the sentence into an equation. So 25 is 40% of what number? Then how to get n? N equals to 25 divided by 0.40. So n equals to 62.5. So 25 is 40% of 62.5. Applications of percents. Example 1. On a 120 question test, a student got 96 correct answers. What percent of the problems did the student work correctly? So the problem states that we have 96 correct answers out of a possible 120. The problem can be restated as 96 is what percent of 120? 96 is what percent of 120? Then how to get n? N equals to 96 divided by 120. So n equals to 0.80. Then you may convert the decimal into percent. Move the decimal points 2 places to the right. 1, 2. So equals to 80%. The test score was 80%. Otherwise, you also may use this way. So 96 out of 120, this is the total, 120, times 100%. So this equals to 80%. Example 2, how much HCl, hydrochloric acid, is in a 60 ml bottle that is marked 80% HCl. So if the bottle is marked 80% HCl, this means that 80% of the solution is HCl and the rest is water. Since the bottle contains 60 milliliters, we can restate the equation as what is 80% of 60? What is 80% of 60? Then how to get n? N equals to 0.80 times 60. N equals to 48. So there are 48 milliliters of HCl in 60 milliliters of 80% HCl solution. Example 3. If 48% of the students in a certain college are female and there are 2,400 female students, what is the total number of students in the college? So we can restate the problem as 2,400 is 48% of what number? Two 2,400 is 48% of what number? Then how to get n? To get n equals to 2,400 divided by 0.48. So n equals to 5,000. There are 5,000 students in the college. Example 4. If 25% of the students in elementary algebra courses receive a grade of A, and there are 300 students enrolled in elementary algebra this year, how many students will receive an A? We can restate the problem as what number is 25% of 300? What number is 25% of 300? So n equals to 0.25 times 300. N equals to 75. So 75 students will receive A's in elementary algebra. That's all from me. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.